Hi. This is the next lecture of previous one, and in that I have been explained about the line, polyline, circle, and other the modification tools and everything. In this, I'll explain in a detailed manner about the modification tools and the annotation tools. My primary focus on about the modification tools because if you will create any object in the AutoCAD, most of the time you will definitely modify it. So let's get started. I'll continue from the same point so that it will be easy for you to understand. Now, in this section, you can see this is the second section of your home ribbon, and this section called the modification tool. Okay, the right side is the annotation tools. In the subsequent lecture, I will explain about this one also, but today I will mostly focus on the modification tools. Multiple things like if you have created your any object and you want to move it. So as of now, see if you will just select it and then if you will drag it, so what will be happen, you can see this is how it is coming. Okay, so it will not move. So for moving any object, what you need to do, you need to click on this move and then you need to select any of the object. So I'm selecting this rectangle as of now, and then if you want to select a multiple object, you can select it. As of now, I'm continue with the single object, then hit enter. Now it will ask the specify base point. Some see now simply you can select any of the corner and the center. So I'll continue with the center. Now after selecting, you can see I can drag this in any of the manner and place it anywhere in my CAD. So let me place it here. See, I have been place it. You can see the copy. So why it is copy? Let me see. Did I made a move? Okay, let me made once more. Yeah, I think there are two rectangles that I have been created. So once again, let me click on move and select the object, hit enter, and then select the center point and you can move it. See, I have moved from here to there and you can see there is nothing over here. So there are two rectangles in my, okay, in my design. Now there is the next is copy. Copy is something if you want to create a multiple copies of your object. So simply if you'll copy it, like if you'll select it and then control C and then control V, so it will see it will appear like only one object. But sometime you need a more than one object at multiple locations. Okay, and in a very subsequent criteria, like you need a copy of this circle, but you need at this location, sorry, at this location, at this location, and this location as well. So in that case, what you can do, you can select this one, copy. You can select the copy and then copy this object. Okay, and then hit enter, and you can check the middle point or center point of this one. And you want to place anywhere in your CAD, so placing it here again, here, here again, here, you can create an infinite number of copies. Okay, and whenever you will create it, you need to simply hit enter or escape button in your keyboard. Okay, now in the same manner, if you want to stretch or rotate or mirror, see, if I'll go with the mirror, it simply says if you want to create a mirror of any of the object, so how it looks like. So if I'll click on here and hit enter, it will simply tell me select the objects, any of the point like center point or any corner point. So if I'll select on corner point, see what happen. It will tell me in which direction I will mirror it. So if I'll mirror at this location at complete 180-degree and then hit enter, so if I'll click on it, and it will ask me erase source object, yes or no. If I'll click on yes, it will erase the original object. If I'll click on no, it will simply create a mirror object while keeping the original object. So I am keeping it is no, and you can see there are two objects I have. This is the original one and this is the mirror one. Again, if I have to trim If I no next is scale is simply if I have to, if I have created any object, I want to scale it. Scale means if I have to make it bigger or make it smaller. So this scale I can use. So if I'll go with this one, this rectangle, and hit enter, it simply asks me. So if I'll click on the center, and then see, when I am dragging my mouse, it is changing. See, any in any direction I am dragging, it is changing simply. Okay, so if I'll drag like this, it is keeping small. If I am dragging outside, it is getting bigger and bigger. So clicking over here, you can see the size of the rectangle has been changed. Now next modification tool is trim. Trim is simply if you have to delete any object or any object sides. Like if I have created clicked on trim, and then if I'll click on this one, see the side of this side, the bottom side of this rectangle has been trimmed, like deleted. If I'll click on this, you can see whenever I am selecting, it is deleted. See, if I am clicking, see, circle has been completely paid off. Why? Because circle have only one side, the circumference, and it has been deleted. So this is how you can utilize it. Now next, my next modification tool is fillet. Fillet is something you want to add a relation, not a relation. You want to join the two different side of two different polyline and object. So I have clicked on fillet, and then if I'll select the object, this one and this one, you can see both of the objects had been connected. So this is how fillet has been used. So this is the modification tool. Whatever modification tool is available over here, you can directly write in your keyboard over the command tab, and it will be appear over here. So see, if I have to mirror it, I'll simply write it mirror, and it will appear, and I'll hint enter. Select object, see it is asking for select object, so I have selected this one, and then hit enter. Now it is asking for the point, so I have misplaced the point. If I'll create, no, so see it is a circle, you can't mirror it a circle because it is in two-dimensional AutoCAD we are seeing. So let me do a different thing. Mirror, hit enter. This one, select object, and then hit enter. This one, you can see if I'll go like this and enter. So see, after 180-degree, it has been mirror it on this one. You can see over here, I have created a mirror object for this direction. So this is the annotation tool, and you can annotate anything. Sorry, this is the modification tool. You can modify anything. At the same stage, now in the right side of modification tool, you can see the annotation tool. What it is being, if you have created any object and someone else is reading it, so how he will know ki it is something that is intended for something. See, let me create a one thing for you. I have one circle over here and one more, sorry, one more circle is here. And then let me connect both of the circle like this, like this. Okay. So you can see I have created an object. Now I have to annotate it, what it is being. So let me create a text. So let me create a text and write it in caps. Projection of small circle to big circle, trying to create a optical illusion. Okay, whenever I'll click outside, it will, so oh, where it has been appear, so it is too small. Let me go through on its one and change the text height to 25 and hit enter. Okay, 25 it's too small. 50, yeah, 50 is okay. No, let me take is 75. Yeah, 75 is okay. So you can see it is coming in multiple lines. Okay, here it is good, and then I'll move it here. Now this is the projection of small circle to big circle trying to create a optical illusion. Okay. Now how it will know ki this is my optical illusion? So you need to create an array. So here you can see where we are. If you want to create the text defining anything, so you need to select this leader and then leader. Now select the text like this and then write it here. So I'll write the same thing. Projection of small circle to big one trying to create, sorry, in the next line I'll write trying to create optical illusion. uh, illusion. Okay, enter. See if it is coming too small, I have to change the text height. I'll change the text height to 75. Yeah, it is coming. See, either arrow is not coming, so I'll change the arrow size. By default, arrow size is coming 0.18, so I'll change it to 100. So you can see a small arrow at the tip of this. Let me change this to 200. Yeah, this is big one. It is quite visible. It is pointing towards the my object, and now anyone can open this CAD and see, oh, what is this? This is the projection of small circuit to big one, and they are trying to create the optical and trying to, so small typo, trying to create the optical illusion. So this is how, if you want to add the multiple leaders, like there are one more object, let me create it. Let me drag this to here and let me drag this to here, and let me create at this location, and one more line I have to add at this location. Okay, and I have to add the same comment but for this one. So why I will add the multiple comments. I'll simply click on this and I'll add the add ladder from here, and I'll select this one and hit enter. So see, for the both of the object there will be one comment, and it is saying projection of small circle to big one trying to create the optical illusion. So this is how you can add the text and multiple leaders in your circle. Okay, so this is so I have completed for today's call, and we will continue from here in the coming videos. Thank you.